The Truth About Singer Erykah Badu. Erykah Abi Wright, born February 26, 1971, better known as Erykah Badu, /R.K. B. Do? Is an American singer-songwriter, record producer, disc jockey, activist, and actress. Badu's career began after opening a show for D'Angelo in 1994 in Fort Worth. Record label executive Kedar was highly impressed with her performance and signed her to Kedar Entertainment. Her first album, Badus, was released on February 11, 1997. It spawned 3 singles, On and On, Next Lifetime and Other Side of the Game. The album was certified triple platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. Badu's first live album, Live, was released on November 18, 1997 and was certified double platinum by the RIAA. Badu is hailed as the Queen of Neo-Soul. Badu's second studio album, Mama's Gun, was released on October 31, 2000. It spawned 3 singles, Bag Lady, which became her first top 10 single on the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 6, Didn't Ya Know? And Cleva. The album was certified platinum by the RIAA. Badu's third album, Worldwide Underground, was released on September 16, 2003. It generated 3 singles, Love of My Life, and Ode to Hip Hop, Danger and Back in the Day, Puff, with Love becoming her second song to reach the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 9. The album was certified gold by the RIAA. Badu's fourth album, New Amerykah Part 1, was released on February 26, 2008. It spawned 2 singles, Honey and Soldier. New Amerykah Part 2 was released in 2010 and fared well both critically and commercially. It contained the album's lead single Window Seat, which led to controversy. Influenced by R&B, 1970s soul, and 1980s hip-hop, Badu became associated with the neo-soul subgenre in the 1990s along with artists like D'Angelo. Her work has often been compared to jazz great Billie Holiday. Early in her career, Badu was recognizable for her eccentric style, which often included wearing very large and colorful head wraps. She was a core member of the Soulquarians. As an actress, she has played a wide range of supporting roles in movies including Blues Brothers 2000, The Cider House Rules and House of D. She also speaks at length in the documentaries Before the Music Dies and the Black Power mixtapes. Early life. Erykah Badu was born Erykah Abi Wright in Dallas, Texas on February 26, 1971. Her mother raised her brother Evan, and her sister Narok alone after their father, William Wright Jr. and she separated. To provide for her family, the children's maternal and paternal grandmothers often helped to look after them. Badu had her first taste of show business at the age of 4, singing and dancing at the Dallas Theater Center and the Black Academy of Arts and Letters, TBAL, under the guidance of her godmother, Gwen Hargrove, and uncle, and founder of TBAL, Curtis King. By the age of 14, Badu was freestyling for a local radio station alongside such talent as Roy Hargrove. In her youth, she had decided to change the spelling of her first name from Erykah to Erykah, as she believed her original name was a slave name. The term Ka signifies the inner self. She adopted the surname Badu because it is her favorite jazz scat sound. Also, among the Akan people in Ghana, it is the term for the 10th born child. Upon graduating from Booker T. Washington High School for the Performing and Visual Arts, Badu went on to study theater at Grambling State University, a historically black university. To concentrate on music full-time, she left the university in 1993 before graduating, and took on several minimum-wage jobs to support herself. She taught drama and dance to children at the South Dallas Cultural Center. Working and touring with her cousin, Robert Free Bradford, she recorded a 19-song demo, Country Cousins, which attracted the attention of Kedar Massenberg. He set Badu up to record a duet with D'Angelo, Your Precious Love, and eventually signed her to a record deal with Universal Records. Career, Badus and Live, 1997-99, Badus, Badu's debut album, was released in early 1997. The album was met with critical and commercial success, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard charts and number 1 on the US Billboard Top R&B Hip-Hop Albums. Baduism's commercial and critical success helped establish Badu as one of the emerging neo-soul genre's leading artists. Her particular style of singing drew many comparisons to Billie Holiday. Baduism was certified 3 times platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, gold by the British Phonographic Industry and the Canadian Recording Industry Association. Erykah Badu FEPJPG, the album produced 4 singles. The lead single On and On was released in January 1996, and reached number 12 on the US Billboard Hot 100 charts and the UK Singles Charts, as well as making an appearance on the New Zealand charts. The album and lead single also gave Badu her first nomination and win at the Grammy Awards, where On and On won Best Female R&B Vocal Performance and the album won Best R&B Album. Badu recorded her first live album, Live, while pregnant with Seven, and the release of the recording coincided with his birth. The album was released on November 18, 1997 and reached number 4 on the US Billboard 200 and number 1 on the US Billboard Top R&B Hip-Hop Albums. The album was certified 2 times platinum by RIAA for shipments of over 2 million copies. 3. The album's lead single, Tyrone, was released in October 1997 and became another R&B hit single. Tyrone, lyrically, is a song chiding a selfish, cheap, and inattentive boyfriend. 26. Badu also collaborated with The Roots, who had previously handled production duties on a number of tracks on Baduism, on their breakthrough 1999 release, Things Fall Apart. She was featured on the song You Got Me, by The Roots and American female rapper Eve, co-written by Jill Scott. The song peaked at 39 in the US and 31 in the UK. The song went on to win The Roots and Badu a Grammy Award for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group in 1999. Mama's Gun and Worldwide Underground, 2000-06. Badu backstage in Hamburg, Germany in 2002. After taking some time off to raise her child, Badu returned in 2000 with Mama's Gun. The album was characterized as more organic in sound than her previous studio album, and primarily produced by the Soulquarians and noted bassist Pino Palladino. A remix of one of the album songs, Bag Lady, was issued as the first single and topped the R&B charts for 7 weeks. The album was well received, with the lyrical content winning notices from many publications. Reviewers found some of her lyrics hard to decipher on her initial releases. Despite not charting as high as her first 2 albums, Mama's Gun was another platinum-selling success, and Bag Lady was nominated for a Grammy Award. By 2000, Badu was in a romantic relationship with fellow Soulquarian Common. The 2 released Love of My Life, and Ode to Hip Hop, as a collaboration on the Brown Sugar soundtrack. Love of My Life hit number 9 on the pop charts, topped the R&B listings, and in 2003 Badu was awarded her 4th Grammy Award for it. In 2001 Badu embarked on the Mama's Gun World Tour. The tour started in North America on February 10 in Cleveland, Ohio at the Allen Theater. Badu will perform 2 nights in Washington, D.C. and Chicago. The tour itinerary will continue with additional dates throughout the summer in Europe and the U.S. After the release of Mama's Gun and Love of My Life, Badu suffered writer's block. On September 16, 2003, she released her 3rd studio album Worldwide Underground. The album was more jam-oriented than any of her prior releases, and Badu said that the album was designed as one continuous groove. Upon release Worldwide Underground, the album was met with some criticism for its loose, unconventional structure and songwriting. The album received generally positive reviews from music critics. Commercially, the album fared well and debuted at number 3 on the US Billboard 200 chart in the week of October 4, 2003, selling 143,561 copies in its first week. Ultimately spending 11 weeks on the Billboard 200, it also entered at number 2 on Billboard's top R&B hip-hop albums and spent 30 weeks on the chart. By December 2003, the album had sold 394,000 copies domestically. On October 28, 2003, Worldwide Underground was certified gold in sales by the Recording Industry Association of America, following sales in excess of 500,000 copies in the United States. According to Nielsen SoundScan, the album has sold 609,000 copies in the United States. Its first single, Love of My Life, an ode to hip-hop, peaked at number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 and at number 1 on the Hot R&B Hip-Hop Songs chart. The second single, Danger, reached number 82 on the Hot 100 and number 27 on the Hot R&B Hip-Hop Songs, while the third single, Back in the Day, Puff, peaked at number 62 on the Hot R&B Hip-Hop Songs chart. Badu received 4 further Grammy nominations for the album. She also contributed to Zap Mama's album Ancestry in Progress, 2004, adding her vocals to the track Bandy Bandy. Badu embarked on the Worldwide Underground Tour in 2004. The U.S. trek kicked off February 3, in New Orleans and ran through the winter and spring, with supporting act Flutry joining the tour February 5 in Houston. The Roots made a special opening act appearance at the show of February 11 in Los Angeles. Badu resumed the tour during the fall with additional dates in America and Europe. Badu in 2005. In 2005, she was a judge for the 4th Annual Independent Music Awards, to support independent artists' careers. Badu founded the Sugar Water Festival, a music festival co-founded by Badu, Queen Latifah and Jill Scott. The trek played to amphitheaters and arenas in the United States during the summer of 2005 and 2006. It began in 2005 as an event to bring awareness to health issues to African American women. British duo Flutry opened shows during the 2005 run. The festival was relaunched briefly in 2006 with Kellis opening the show and comedian Monique hosting the festival. 2006 was the final year for the outing. The festival had plans to expand into Europe and Asia, however, this did not come to fruition. The summer tour was a concert tour in 2006 by Badu. The tour started on June 10, in Knoxville, Tennessee, with 3 shows in the U.S. and resumed in July for several shows in Europe. Badu co-headlined with dates in August with Jill Scott and Queen Latifah at the Sugar Water Festival. New America Part 1, 2007-09. After receiving her first computer as a Christmas gift, Badu began communicating and receiving music from Questlove among others, including Q-Tip and J Dilla. Badu later began to use her laptop as a mini recording studio to construct various backing tracks for songs, which led to the album's primary recording sessions at Electric Lady Studios in New York City. In 2007, Badu was said to have 3 albums in the works for release during 2007 and 2008. Honey, a new single produced by Ninth Wonder, was leaked online in November 2007. The 4th studio album, titled New America Part 1, was released by Universal Motown Records, in the United States on February 26, 2008, Badu's 37th birthday. It was released in European countries on February 29, in Australia and the United Kingdom on March 3, and in Japan on March 12. Both Japanese and Australian editions contain the bonus track Real Thing. The album's digital release to the iTunes Store featured the song's Tumbling Dice remix as a bonus track. New America Part 1 was also released as a double vinyl LP on March 11, and on USB stick format. The album's lead single, Honey, was released on December 11, 2007. It reached number 88 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100, on which it spent 3 weeks. 61. The song also charted at number 22 and spent 17 weeks on the Hot R&B Hip-Hop Songs upon release. New America Part 1, Fourth World War, received universal acclaim from music critics. In the United States, the album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 chart, selling 125,000 copies in its first week. 62. It was Badu's best opening week since her debut album Baduism in 1997. It also entered at number 2 on the Billboard Top R&B Hip-Hop Albums. According to Nielsen SoundScan, New America Part 1, Fourth World War, sold 359,000 copies in the United States by early 2010. Erykah Badu performed at the 10th Annual Voodoo Experience in New Orleans the weekend before Halloween 2008. In the United Kingdom, the album charted at number 55 on the UK Albums Chart, on which it spent 1 week. In France, it debuted at number 49 and spent 11 weeks on the French albums chart. In Switzerland, it debuted at number 10 and spent 6 weeks on the Swiss albums top 100. In the Netherlands, the album entered at number 25 and spent 7 weeks on the Mega Album Top 100. In Poland, it reached number 9 and spent 8 weeks on the Polish Albums chart. The album's highest international charting was number 5 in Sweden, where it charted for 7 weeks. During 2008 and 2009, Badu embarked on 2 world tours. The Vortex Tour, 2008, was a tour in support of New America Part 1. The U.S. tour kicked off May 4, in Detroit, Michigan, ending on June 15, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The second leg of tour reached Europe on June 25, in Copenhagen, Denmark. Badu toured across Europe playing shows that included an itinerary for the month of July. Several more shows were added throughout August in the U.S. The Jam Tour was a summer music concert tour in 2009. The tour started in March. Badu played dates across North America twice and Europe, which ended in Dallas, Texas on October 16. During the U.S. second leg, Badu was featured as a special guest co-headliner on hip-hop artist Mos Def's Ecstatic Tour on select September dates. New America Part 2 and Windows Seat Controversy, 2010-14. Erykah Badu at Jazz Reggae Festival, New America Part 2, Return of the Ankh. Badu's fifth studio album was released March 30, 2010, on Universal Motown in the United States. It was released in Japan on April 14, 2010. Upon release, the album was met with general acclaim from music critics. The album debuted at number 4 on the U.S. Billboard 200 chart, selling 110,000 copies in its first week. It also entered at number 2 on Billboard's R&B Hip Hop Albums chart. In the United Kingdom, New America Part 2, Return of the Ankh, debuted at number 56 on the UK Albums chart and at number 9 on the R&B Albums chart. In Canada, the album debuted at number 36 on the Top 100 and at number 5 on the R&B Top 50 chart. New America Part 2 achieved moderate chart success in international markets, peaking within the top 50 in several countries, including Norway, Poland, Switzerland, Sweden, and Denmark. During March 2010, Badu promoted the album through television performances on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, The Wendy Williams Show, Chelsea Lately, Jimmy Kimmel Live, and Good Day New York. She also appeared on the April issue cover of EQ magazine and was featured in the April issues of Nylon and Playboy, while she is also scheduled to appear in upcoming issues of several publications, including Rolling Stone, Entertainment Weekly, Time Out New York, Spin, Vibe, Paste, and People, among many other publications. Badu performed at a surprise midnight show on March 31, 2010 at the El Rey Theater in Los Angeles. The internet-only promotional single Jump Up in the Air, Stay There, featuring Lil Wayne and Bilal, was released on Badu's official website in January 2010. R.C. Williams, Badu's musical director, said that a music video for the track was shot in Dallas. The album's first official single, Windows Seat, was released by Badu through a downloadable link on her Twitter page. The song peaked at number 16 on Billboard R&B Hip Hop Songs chart. The album's second single, Turn Me Away, Get Moo NY, was released March 24, 2010 by Badu as a free download online. It spent 3 weeks on the R&B Hip Hop Songs chart, peaking at number 87. On Wednesday, February 9, 2011, Vimeo.com released a new video for Gone Baby, Don't Be Long, directed by Flying Lotus. The video was tweeted by Badu herself and friend and associated music act Questlove from The Roots. On March 13, 2010, Badu filmed the video for her song Windows Seat, at Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas, the site of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. She wrote on her Twitter feed that the video was shot guerrilla style, no crew, one take, no closed set, no warning, 2 minutes, downtown Dallas, then ran like hell. The team did not acquire permission or permits from the city. In the video, Badu shed her clothes as she walked along the Dallas sidewalk until she was nude at the site where Kennedy was shot. A shot rang out as the song ended, Badu's head jerked back, and she fell to the ground. Children with their families could be seen nearby as Badu stripped. When asked about stripping nude in the presence of minors, Badu said, "I didn't think about them until I saw them, and in my mind I tried to telepathically communicate my good intent to them. That's all I could do, and I hoped they wouldn't be traumatized." Erykah Badu, at Amerykah Jazz in 2012. In response, Badu said on The Wanda Sykes Show on April 3, 2010, that it was not her intention to insult the memory of the late President John F. Kennedy, JFK. "My point was grossly misunderstood all over America. JFK is one of my heroes, one of the nation's heroes. John F. Kennedy was a revolutionary. He was not afraid to butt heads with America, and I was not afraid to show America my butt-naked truth." Cootie and Chike, directors of the Windows Seat video, said they had bail money ready during filming, in case Badu was arrested. Badu said the video was a protest against groupthink and was inspired by Matt and Kim's music video Lessons Learned. Badu has also said she has no regrets. In 2011 Badu appeared on Flying Lotus' fourth album, Until the Quiet Comes. Badu appeared on the debut album by the supergroup Rocketjuice and the Moon, which was released in March 2012, and album Black Radio by Robert Glasper. In 2013, Badu appeared on Tree Home 95 from Tyler, the Creator's second studio album, Wolf, as well as appearing on the song Heaven for the Sinner from Bonobo's album, The North Borders. Badu featured on Janelle Monáe's first single from her second studio album The Electric Lady, Quen. The song premiered on SoundCloud and made available for download purchase at the iTunes Store on April 23, 2013. The song peaked at 47 on the U.S. Billboard Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs charts. Mixed Up a New Album, 2015. In May 2013, Erykah Badu announced she is writing for her next project, but she is not placing a time constraint on it. In July 2014, Badu revealed she was still working on the album and had been recording in April in Africa, where she was laying down drum tracks. Badu continued to reveal that prior to her trip to Africa she has meetings with her record label to set a deadline for the album. Later that year Badu expanded on the album, stating she was working with producer Flying Lotus, who she met via MySpace years ago. They later met in L.A. at guitarist Steve Wilson's house. In 2015 Badu appeared on Remember, a song from Donnie Trumpet and the Social Experiments album Surf. In July 2015, Badu released a free mixtape of her favorite recordings, describing the set as carefully and lovingly selected high-frequency tones for the soul. The mixtape features mostly vintage funk, soul and jazz songs. On Thursday, March 26, 2015, Erykah Badu performed at the Bomb Factory in her hometown, Dallas, Texas, for the Deep Ellum venue's grand opening. The sold-out show also featured fellow Dallas native, singer-songwriter Sarah Jaffe. In early October, Badu released a remix of Drake's single Hotline Bling, and later released a mixtape entitled But You Can't Use My Phone on November 27, 2015, making it available for digital download and streaming exclusively through Apple Music. After 1 week of exclusive release on iTunes, But You Can't Use My Phone was released to other digital retailers and streaming services on December 4, 2015. The mixtape was released without the knowledge of her label Universal, due to Badu sending the record straight to iTunes. Your license has expired, or you do not have a valid license verification file. Please contact our sales support team for more information. It also marked Badu's first release under her own record label, Control Freak. But You Can't Use My Phone received generally positive reviews from music critics and debuted at number 14 on the Billboard 200. Selling 35,000 equivalent album units in its first week. Badu also hosted both the 2015 and 2016 Soul Train Music Awards. Badu held her annual Still Boomin' sold-out birthday bash concert at the Bomb Factory on Friday, February 26, 2016, marking her second performance at the venue since its grand opening 11 months prior. The event was hosted by comedian and close friend of Badu's, Dave Chappelle, and featured a surprise appearance from Outkast frontman, Andre 3000. Badu enlisted Dallas local hip-hop acts Topic, Zach Witness, and Cameron McLeod as her supporting acts. Other ventures: Badu has also ventured into acting. She made her debut as a supporting role in the 1998 film Blues Brothers 2000, playing Queen Mauzette. The film gained mostly mixed to negative reviews from film critics and was considered a commercial failure. Badu made her second appearances in The Cider House Rules, 1999, where she played the character of Rose Rose. The film fared well both critically and commercially, with Badu receiving numerous awards and nominations including a win at the 2000 Black Reel Awards for Best Supporting Actress as well as nominations for Screen Actors Guild Awards and Satellite Awards. In 2004 Badu returned to the screen playing Lady Bernadette in House of D. Badu also had small roles in Before the Music Dies, 2005, and Dave Chappelle's Block Party, 2006. She is reported to have a leading role alongside Mos Def in the upcoming indie film, Bobby Zero, which tells a story of a struggling couple, who hit rock bottom after Mos Def's character gives up his artistic dream to pursue an advertising corporate job to live on. She also appeared in scenes of the music video of Michael Mark's 2006 recording Mama and Common's video For the Light, as well as making a special appearance on the sitcom Girlfriends. Badu alongside Brenda Cherry, Kriala and Shaquanda Cotton at the Africa Care Academy 10th Annual Educational Awards banquet in Dallas, Texas. In 2008 Badu became the face of fashion designer Tom Ford White Patch Coolie fragrance. Ford, longtime friends with Badu, considered her the best choice for the campaign. "I have always considered her a true beauty. She just fits," says Ford in late December 2013. It was announced that Badu would become the face of Givenchy's 2014 spring collection. Badu made her New York Fashion Week debut alongside designer Kirby Jean Raymond in 2016, styling for his Pyer Moss collection titled Double Bind. Erykah Badu and Kirby Jean Raymond titled this collection after Gregory Badison's idea Double Bind. Badu called this collection a movement against issues including depression, racism, and hatred. Badu also remains an activist in her hometown of South Dallas. Citation needed in Nation 19 magazine. Badu talked about why she set up her own charity organization, titled Beautiful Love Incorporated Nonprofit Development, BLIND. 501c3. The charity was established in 1997 and aims to provide community-driven development for inner-city youth through the use of music, dance, theater and visual arts. The organization's first endeavor was to establish a base of operations. Erykah chose to renovate and reopen the Black Forest Theater in South Dallas. The Black Forest serves as a community center, bringing people together in order to celebrate the art and culture of South Dallas. The Black Forest stage is equipped for shows and performances, and has hosted both free and fundraising concerts by music artists including Prince, Snoop Dogg, Jill Scott, Musiq Soulchild, Dead Prez, Talib Kweli and Questlove from The Roots. All of the artists volunteered their time to help with the charity. As an outreach for BLIND, Erykah traveled to Africa in February 2003, where she worked with children affected by AIDS and poverty. Erykah has also received the Key to the City of Dallas and been recognized in Philanthropy magazine for her efforts in community service. Musical style: Badu's work draws from R&B, 1970s soul, and 1980s hip-hop, and became associated with the neo-soul subgenre in the 1990s along with artists like D'Angelo. For her musical sensibilities, she has often been compared to jazz great Billie Holiday. Badu's has been described as an experimental R&B singer, and her work explores contemporary forms of soul and hip-hop. Mama's Gun is a neo-soul album that incorporates funk, soul, and jazz styles. The album has been viewed by critics as a female companion to neo-soul artist D'Angelo's second album Voodoo, 2000, which features a similar musical style and direction. Worldwide Underground followed in the same vein as Badu's previous efforts. The album was a neo-soul album prominently incorporating hip-hop and funk elements. The album features an unconventional musical structure. New America Part 1, music is dense, stylistic amalgam that primarily incorporates funk, soul, and hip-hop genres, as well as jazz and electronica. In contrast to its predecessor New America Part 1, 2008, which was digitally produced and political in tone, New America Part 2, Return of the Ankh, incorporates sampling and live instrumentation. Lyrically, Badu expresses a deeper message, as opposed to common R&B music. The majority of Badu's music is greatly influenced by her beliefs of the nation of gods and earths and her exploration of her African heritage. The songs in Badu's album, Baduism, express her personal take on life. Her philosophy is influenced by African ideology, African-centered and 5% theologies in Southern African American folk traditions. Mama's Gun has an confessional lyrical theme by Badu, which cover themes of insecurity, social issues and personal relationships. Worldwide Underground contains minimal songwriting concerning hip-hop culture, love, ghetto life, and gang culture. New Amerykah Part 1 is an esoteric concept album with socio-political themes and mostly downbeat subject matter, featuring more impersonal topics and social commentary than on Badu's previous work. Its subject matter deals with social concerns and struggles within the African American community, exploring topics such as institutional racism, religion, poverty, urban violence, the abuse of power, complacency, cultural identity, drug addiction, and nihilism. Badu has said that the album discusses religion, poor families, the undermining of the working class, the so-called minority. Lyrically, New Amerykah Part 2 contains more personal lyrics focus on themes of romance and relationships. Badu has described its sound as very analog. During Badu's childhood and school years, she drew influences from a variety of hip-hop artists including Kool Herc, Red Alert, DJ Jazzy Jeff, DJ Spinderella and Salt and Pepa. Expanding on this, she noted the previous rappers as being very inspiring to me, because they were the people who conducted feelings. Badu was inspired by stimulating experiences. She was also influenced greatly by her music teacher Ms. Goodman. Her teacher encouraged her to take up music. Badu also takes influence from her grandmother and her religious views, which Erykah described as a lesson, saying, "When you do it, it gotta be real, or that's not it." Accolades, main article, list of awards and nominations received by Erykah Badu. Badu in Street Art in Sutton, Greater London, England. In 1997, Badu received 6 nominations and won 3, Favorite Female Solo Single for On and On, Favorite Female Solo Album for Baduism, and Best R&B Soul or Rap Song of the Year for On and On at the Soul Train Lady of Soul Awards. In 1998, Badu received 14 nominations and won 8, including Favorite R&B Soul or Rap New Artist at the American Music Awards, Best Female R&B Vocal Performance for On and Best R&B Album for Baduism at the Grammy Awards, Outstanding New Artist and Outstanding Female Artist at the NAACP Image Awards, Favorite Female Soul R&B Single for On and On, Favorite Female Soul R&B Album for Baduism, and Favorite New R&B Soul or Rap New Artist for On and On at the Soul Train Music Awards. In 2000, Badu received 2 nominations and won 1, Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group at the Grammy Awards. In 2003, Badu received 12 nominations and won 2, including Video of the Year for Love of My Life, and Ode to Hip Hop, at the BET Awards, and Best Urban Alternative Performance for Love of My Life, and Ode to Hip Hop, at the Grammy Awards. In 2008, Badu received 11 nominations and won 2, including Best Director for Honey at the BET Awards and Best Direction in a Video for Honey at the MTV Video Music Awards. Overall, Badu has won 16 awards from 59 nominations. Legacy. Erykah Badu has been dubbed the First Lady of Neo-Soul and the Queen of Neo-Soul. Although she disputes the term, Erykah Badu has been dubbed the First Lady of Neo-Soul and the Queen of Neo-Soul. Baduism's commercial and critical success earned Erykah Badu popularity at the time and helped establish her as one of the emerging neo-soul genre's leading artists. Along with D'Angelo's Brown Sugar, 1995, and Maxwell's Urban Hang Suite, 1996, the album has been recognized by music writers for beginning neo-soul's popularity and helping the genre obtain commercial visibility at the time. Personal life. Badu has been a vegetarian for over 10 years, and became a vegan in 2006. Vegan food is soul food in its truest form. Soul food means to feed the soul. And to me, your soul is your intent. If your intent is pure, you are pure. Badu splits her time between Dallas, Texas and Fort Greene, New York. In 1995, Badu became involved with rapper Andre 3000 of Outkast, with whom she had her first child, a son named Seven Sirius Benjamin, who was born on November 18, 1997. Their relationship ended sometime in 1999. Their relationship inspired Andre 3000 to write the song Ms. Jackson. In 2000, Badu was in a romantic relationship with fellow Soulaquarian, Common. Their relationship ended in 2002. Thank you for using voice text. You need to contact our sales support team to obtain a valid verification file. On July 5, 2004, Badu gave birth to a daughter, Puma Sabti Curry. Puma's father is West Coast rapper The DOC, originally from Dallas. On February 1, 2009, Badu gave birth to her third child, a girl named Mars Merkaba Thedford, with her boyfriend of 5 years, rapper Jay Electronica. Legal issues and controversies. On April 2, 2010, Badu was charged with disorderly conduct for appearing nude in Dealey Plaza in Dallas, Texas while filming the social political, performance art, self-directed music video for Windows Seat. No witnesses called police at the time of the incident, but the Dallas Police Department actively sought witnesses after the release of the video. Sergeant Warren Mitchell said the decision to cite Badu for a misdemeanor punishable by a fine of up to $500, came after witness Ida Espinoza, 32, of Vernon, offered a sworn statement to police Thursday, April 1. Espinoza declined to comment to the Associated Press. On April 28, 2010, Badu pleaded not guilty rather than paying the fee by mail. On August 13, she paid the $500 ticket and began a term of 6 months probation. In April 2014, Badu came under fire by the U.S.-based Human Rights Foundation, for performing at the birthday celebration of Swaziland's ruler and monarch, King Mswati III. Mswati, credited as Africa's last absolute monarch, is considered to be a serial human rights abuser, ruling in luxury in a country famed for its poverty and spiraling HIV rates. Badu presented Mswati with a $100 bill, and a good luck stone. Discography, main article, Erykah Badu Discography, Studio Albums, Baduism, 1997, Mama's Gun, 2000, Worldwide Underground, 2003, New Amerykah Part 1, 2008, New Amerykah Part 2, 2010, Live Albums, Live, 1997, Mixtape, Feel Better World. Love, Ms. Badu, Various Artists, 2015, But You Can't Use My Phone, 2015, Tours, Baduism World Tour, 1997-98, Mama's Gun World Tour, 2001-02, Frustrated Artist Tour, 2003, Worldwide Underground Tour, 2004, Sugar Water Festival Tour, 2005, Summer Tour, 2006, Dave Chappelle Badu Tour, 2007, The Vortex World Tour, 2008, Jam Tour, 2009, Out My Mind, Just in Time World Tour, 2010. Badu's second studio album, Mama's Gun, was released on October 31, 2000. It spawned 3 singles, Bag Lady, which became her first top 10 single on the Billboard Hot 100 peaking at number 6, Didn't Cha Know? And Cleva. The album was certified platinum by the RIAA. Badu's third album, Worldwide Underground, was released on September 16, 2003. It generated 3 singles, Love of My Life, and Ode to Hip Hop, Danger and Back in the Day, Puff, with Love becoming her second song to reach the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 9. The album was certified gold by the RIAA. Badu's fourth album, New Amerykah Part 1, was released on February 26, 2008. It spawned 2 singles, Honey and Soldier. New Amerykah Part 2 was released in 2010 and fared well both critically and commercially. It contained the album's lead single Windows Seat, which led to controversy. Influenced by R&B, 1970s soul, and 1980 under the guidance of her godmother, Gwen Hargrove, and uncle, and founder of TBAL, Curtis King. By the age of 14, Badu was freestyling for a local radio station alongside such talent as Roy Hargrove. In her youth, she had decided to change the spelling of her first name from Erykah to Erykah, as she believed her original name was a slave name. The term Kog signifies the inner self. She adopted the surname Badu because it is her favorite jazz scat sound. Also, among the Akan people in Ghana, it is the term for the 10th born child. Upon graduating from Booker T. Washington High School for the Performing and Visual Arts, Badu went on to study theater at Grambling State University, a historically black university. To concentrate on music full-time, she left the university in 1993 before graduating, and took on several minimum-wage jobs to support herself. She taught drama and dance to children at the South Dallas Cultural Center. Working and touring with her cousin, Robert Free Bradford, she recorded a 19-song demo, Country Cousins, which attracted the attention of Kedar Massenberg. He set Badu up to record a duet with D'Angelo, Your Precious Love, and eventually signed her to a record deal with Universal Records. Career, Baduism and Live, 1997-99, Baduism, Badu's debut album, was released in early 1997. The album was met with critical and commercial success, debuting at number 2 on the Billboard charts and number 1 on the U.S. Billboard Top R&B Hip-Hop Albums. Baduism's commercial and critical success helped establish Badu as one of the emerging neo-soul genre's leading artists. Her particular style of singing drew many comparisons to Billie Holiday. Baduism was certified 3 times platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, gold by the British Phonographic Industry and the Canadian Recording Industry Association. Erykah Badu FEPJPG, the album produced 4 singles. The lead single On and On was released in January 1996, and reached number 12 on the US Billboard Hot 100 charts and the UK Singles. The truth about singer Erykah Badu. Erykah Abi Wright, born February 26, 1971, better known as Erykah Badu, /R.K. B. Do. / is an American singer-songwriter, record producer, disc jockey, activist, and actress. Badu's career began after opening a show for D'Angelo in 1994 in Fort Worth. Record label executive Kedar Massenberg was highly impressed with her performance and signed her to Kedar Entertainment. Her first album, Baduism, was released on February 11, 1997. It spawned 3 singles, On and On, Next Lifetime and Other Side of the Game. The album was certified triple platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA. Badu's first live album, Live, was released on November 18, 1997 and was certified double platinum by the RIAA. Badu is hailed as the queen of neo-soul hip-hop. Badu became associated with the neo-soul subgenre in the 1990s along with artists like D'Angelo. Her work has often been compared to jazz great Billie Holiday. Early in her career, Badu was recognizable for her eccentric style, which often included wearing very large and colorful head wraps. She was a core member of the Soulquarians. As an actress, she has played a wide range of supporting roles in movies including Blues Brothers 2000, The Cider House Rules and House of D. She also speaks at length in the documentaries Before the Music Dies and the Black Power mixtapes. Early life. Erykah Badu was born Erykah Abi Wright in Dallas, Texas on February 26, 1971. Her mother raised her, her brother Evan, and her sister Narock alone after their father, William Wright Jr. and she separated. To provide for her family, the children's maternal and paternal grandmothers often helped to look after them. Badu had her first taste of show business at the age of 4, singing and dancing at the Dallas Theater Center and the Black Academy of Arts and Letters, TBAL.